What's going on YouTube? We are back with another video. My name is Trey Texera and I run the clothing brand 6Shooter. Last year, we did over 120K in sales, and this year, I am projecting that we're going to do between $250,000 and $300,000 in sales. So I've done multi-six figures in sales a year, and I want to teach you guys how you can do the same exact thing with your own brands. It's seriously not that hard. There's very crucial steps you can take to make it so much easier for yourself. So without wasting any time, let's get into teaching you guys how to make it happen. So this is what you're here for, how to scale your clothing brand to 6 figures a year. First off, this is what I like to do to make the number a lot less scary, and I actually did this when I wasn't making even close to 6 figures in sales a year, and that is breaking the numbers down. So if you divide $100,000, which is what we want to do in sales, by 12 months a year, that is only $8,333 per month in sales that you need to do. That is not that crazy. $8,300 is really not that hard to do, and I'm going to explain how you guys can actually do that very consistently and easily. But when you break it down like that, it makes the number less scary and a lot more obtainable. $8,300 in sales a month, that's all you need to hit. So with $8,300 a month being the goal, you only need to get 100 orders per month with the average order value of $83. So when you break it down even more, you start to think, wow, maybe this is actually a lot easier than I think. 100 orders, $83 per order. That's literally one bulk order, one product, a hoodie maybe, $85 you're charging, and you sell out of it. You just do that every single month. My current average order value is actually $110. So when you start to sell more expensive things, which I go into more and later on in the video, it makes it so much easier. You don't even need to get 100 orders per month. You can get like 70 to 80 orders per month and be doing consistent 10K sales. But just to make it super easy for you guys, 12 drops per year, one a month, 100 orders per drop. This is super easy, okay? Super easy. You guys are going to be able to do this very, very quickly after watching this whole video. So first off, the logistics. You need pre-made bulks ordered 2 to 3 months before the date of your release, okay? You're not going to make a lot of money doing pre-orders. If you are having big 2 to 3 month gaps between every single drop, unless you're having massive like $30,000, $40,000 drops, you're not gonna hit 6 figures in sales a year. Which means you need to be doing pre-made releases every single month. And the only way you can do a pre-made release every single month and your backyard looks like this with hundreds of units is by ordering bulks ahead of time, okay? It takes a lot of capital and it might be a little scary to go deep in on products, and it gets easier as you go on, but to be dropping every single month, you need to order your bulk like 2 to 3 months ahead of time so you can release it in the month you want to. Right now, it is currently September. I'm ordering bulks and samples for December and January. That's how far ahead you need to get. Now, the actual logistics out of the way, you know how much money you got to be making and you know how often you need to be dropping. Now you need to know, how do you even get 100 orders per month? It's not that hard, but you still got to know how to do it. So this is how you're going to do it, okay? Literally, this is the only thing you should focus on, or at least go super deep in on to actually make yourself make more money faster, and that is short form content, okay? Short form content, as cliche, as repetitive as it is, short form content is what has got me to my position of making 15K to 20K in sales a month, and it's how you're going to make your money as well. Short form content is how every brand blows up now, and you're no different. You need to be posting short form content every single day. I don't care how you do it, what platforms. You should be doing it on TikTok and Instagram Reels. This is how you're gonna make your money. It's completely free to post, okay? You're not wasting money on ads or anything like that. It's free to post. You can test as much as you want, so you can test different types of styles, different hooks, different lengths. Doesn't matter. You can have fun with it. Make it fun. You don't have to treat it like a job or anything like that. It's a skill that once you master, it has insane leverage. If you can seriously nail your short form content strategy and figure out how to, gather attention and then make money from that attention, you can just repeat it. Do it over and over and over again, okay? It doesn't go away. You can reuse old strategies and they continue to work. Once they stop working, you do got to figure out new stuff, but you're good at making content now. You know how to find out or find new things to post and make them succeed. So you can make a lot of money from just learning this skill, and it can apply to different businesses, maybe use it elsewhere in life. Knowing how to post short form content, super important. This is your one-way ticket to being discovered by customers. People aren't finding you from regular carousel pictures, okay? They're gonna find you from short form content. That's the reality of it. Kind of sucks that that's how running a brand is now, But that's how it is. Okay, so put it in your head right now. Tell yourself you're going to start posting short form content after this video because you have to. If you want to make 10K in sales per month, hit that 100K in 1 year mark, you gotta post the short form content. Sorry. Now, if you guys want a super in-depth tutorial on how to post short form content and the styles of short form content and how to leverage it to make money, I do have an entire video going in on this. I'm not gonna do it again in this video because I got other things to talk about. But after this one, go watch this video right here. Okay, I posted it 3 weeks ago. Very good video, how to market your clothing brand in 2025. Go watch that video. You're going to know how to post short form content and other types of content. But don't leave this one yet. I got way more to go into. So the next thing to focus on to make 100K in sales per year, that is returning customers. Okay, everyone thinks they need to market and get orders and continue to market. What about the people who already know you, who have already bought from you? They already trust you. These are the people that are going to make you wealthy. These are the people that are going to make you lots of money. Returning customers are crucial to six-figure clothing brands. Being able to make money off of people who already know you saves you money on marketing and boosts your month-to-month revenue. Right here is what your Shopify dashboard or whatever website you're using to run your brand on should look like. 26% and higher. You should be aiming for like a 30% returning rate. That means if you got 100 orders, because that's the mark you're trying to hit every month, you only needed to market to 70 new people. 30 people came back and bought from you from previous drops. They came back, spent more money. Their lifetime value went up, and they're just making you more money, making your life easier. Focus on getting customers, but keeping them, making them come back and want to keep on giving you money. But Trey, how do I do that? How do I get a customer to come back? My brand sucks. Well, it's not gonna suck anymore because I'm gonna show you how to make them come back. First off, a great product. Stop using Pakistan to make your trash clothes, okay? Use a good manufacturer. Quality check your clothes. Make sure everything's good. Don't just ship stuff blindly. Make sure everything is to your standards. And when someone gets it, you're not going to be embarrassed because your zippers are breaking and your buttons are breaking and your print is cracking. Make sure your clothes are fire and they're high quality and people are going to love it when they get it. Okay? Make sure it's a great product. Fast shipping. I told you, don't do your pre-orders. The pre-order method is pretty much dead. Unless you have a super solid manufacturer, pre-order method is dead. One bad pre-order can literally kill your brand. It happens to so many people. Don't let it happen to you, okay? Fast shipping. Pre-made bulks, fast shipping. People are brain rotted by Amazon, and they're expecting to get their product in under a week. If you can do that for them, they're gonna be happy, and they might come back to you. Why do you think everyone uses Amazon? It's because they get their stuff so fast, so they're gonna keep on ordering because it keeps coming in so fast. Next is freebies. Free stickers, free buttons, socks, whatever you can do, put in something free. People love to get something for free. It makes them feel valued. It makes them just excited because they're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. I ordered a shirt, but I got a pair of socks as well, or a little sticker, something like that. It literally doesn't matter what it is. Just throw something free in there as well. And then this one is honestly overlooked a lot, and that is making more clothes that can fit in their wardrobe. Yes, you want to sell your style to a type of customer, but you want to give them something they can style with that piece they bought 2 months ago. You want to give them something they can keep adding to their wardrobe. This is actually all pieces from my brand, just to kind of give you proof that I'm not just like spewing these things out. This is a pair of jeans I dropped like last year, just simple black pair of jeans, but then just now I dropped this brown hoodie and this gray t-shirt. These can literally be styled with these jeans, and all these pieces can be styled together. Or these jeans right here can be styled with this gray t-shirt or this brown hoodie. All these pieces can be worn together and they look similar and they have a similar vibe. You know it's from a six-shooter. This is how people come back and they keep buying from me, building their wardrobe to be a six-shooter wardrobe. It's not just like one thing has a certain style and then the next drop it's a different style. They won't keep on coming back and buying from you because their interest is this one specific style. You keep on giving them different things. Give them a style that they can stick to and keep buying from you. And then these are just stickers, some random picture. I honestly be lacking on this. I need more stickers, but it's true. You need stickers in your orders. So next up, this is a little scary. I was scared to do this when I started my brand, but it is selling more expensive clothes. Stop wasting your time selling only $25 t-shirts. Those have their place, but you need to introduce items that are over $100. You're not going to make a lot of money just selling these cheap t-shirts, okay? It is going to take so many customers, so many eyes, so many orders to make lots of money selling $25, $30, $35 t-shirts. Once you start to introduce the more expensive items and the order values go up, this is when you make the bread, bro. And just for proof, here's the math. Say you have a $100 product and you get 100 orders for it. That's $10,000. But if you have a $25 product, okay, say you drop just a t-shirt and you get those same 100 people, that's only $2,500. Look at that difference. That is a 75% decrease just because you price your product cheaper. Okay, it's a cheaper item, but you need to sell more expensive things to make more money. That's how my brand started succeeding, is I started selling more expensive stuff. You're probably thinking like, well, how do I even sell something that's so expensive? Okay, I sell those $25, $30 t-shirts right now. How do I sell more expensive things? Make it worth it. Make something that's crazy, that's worth paying that much. People have money. People aren't afraid to spend $100, $200 on a brand. If you provide value, make something cool, they're gonna spend the money, okay? So like, make stuff like this, like crazy hoodies with zippers, or crazy hoodies with seam work and dyes, or maybe it's jeans that you focus on like I do, and you do these crazy wax denim or just crazy washes, just something that has higher value to it. If you can justify that price tag of $100 and sell those items, this is how you're gonna make your money. Honestly, avoiding everything else I said, having more expensive clothes is how you're gonna make more money. Yes, you gotta do the marketing and stuff like that, but if you can sell more premium expensive product, it's gonna make you more money faster. Why do you think these luxury brands are so successful? They don't even get that many customers. I mean, they do on like, compared to like brands like us, but compared to like Nike, like compare Louis Vuitton to Nike, they probably have such a smaller amount of customers, but they probably make so much more money. Maybe that's probably a terrible comparison, but they make a lot of money because they sell such expensive items. Their t-shirts are like $2,000 and stuff like that. So that's how that works. Once I started selling more expensive clothes alongside the cheaper options, this is when my brand started to explode and actually see success. You can still sell the cheaper items, but you need the expensive items as well. I was avoiding those and not getting like $100 to $200 orders. I was only getting like $50 orders. And there's a big difference there. And this is what your studio or your bedroom can look like if you follow my steps. Now, this is a little self-explanatory, but sometimes you need people to remind you and pin it into your head and just tell you that it's possible and that this part is very important. And that is traction, okay? Traction is an insane thing. It really is. If you could do everything I just taught you for 1 to 2 years, you will 100% reach your first six-figure year. If I took all these steps and knew all these things when I started my brand, I would have hit a six-figure year so much faster. It took me like 3 or 4 years to actually start doing 6 figures in sales a year. I would have done it in like my first year or two if I just knew these things, these concepts. You need to work hard enough and long enough to allow it to happen. Too many people quit too early before they've reached their potential. Like I just said, I didn't hit a six-figure year for like 3 to 4 years. If I quit early and I didn't, keep on trying and working hard and loving this, I wouldn't have started to become successful and actually making a lot of money. Too many people quit early on because they can't see it through. You need to be able to push long enough to actually be successful. All it takes is one product, one video, or 1 month to completely change the projection of your brand. I went from averaging 3K in sales per month to then averaging 10 to 20K in sales per month in very minimal time. I literally was doing 3K in sales per month every month, would probably never crack 4K. And then 1 month I think it was 12K in sales. And after I did that, I was consistently doing 10, 20K in sales every single month. It can seriously jump up that fast. Once you figure out what to do and do it correctly and stick to it, your life can literally change so fast with this clothing brand stuff. It's actually insane. I really want to give you guys that motivation because it's possible. A lot of these gurus, they just want to talk to you and get your money. I actually want to, no matter if you want to work with me or whatever, I actually want to give you motivation to do this stuff because it is so possible. I did it for myself. I'm no different than you. Okay, I'm 22 years old. I've been doing 6 figures in sales a year since I was like 20, which is a young age to be making a lot of money. It's just crazy, okay? Take yourself serious, take this video serious, and apply it to your brand. You can do it too. You seriously can. With all this being said, if you guys want to take your brand super seriously and want to make a lot of money ending off this year, we got Black Friday coming up and stuff like that, and then in 2026, you want to make sure that that is a 6-figure year, I want to invite you to my clothing brand community called Urban Unity. This is a community I built with 4 other clothing brand owners to teach the next generation of clothing brand owners. Pretty much what we do is every single day throughout the week, we do a call. You get 1 call per week with every single coach, and we just teach you and help you grow and do one-on-one lessons with everyone and just help you grow your brand. We have a bunch of resources in there, like manufacturers, designers, a whole bunch of things that's going to make your brand so much more successful, so much quicker. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, go to the link in the description and apply to join to work with us. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you gained some value. And if you do want to work with me, go check out that link. But I will see you in the next video. Later.